So this is the shock potato. In order to turn this on, one thing to keep in mind is if you click it once, it doesn't just turn on, you have to hold it down for a second. So then once it makes that noise, it means it is now on. Now on this shock potato, there are 3 different modes. You have normal, lame, and extreme. Normal, basically what happens is when you're ready to start, you click on whichever mode you want. Here's what normal looks like. It goes through and it plays a song for a minute so you can hear, you can kind of figure out when it maybe might shock you. And in this mode, once the music runs out, these things will shock you. It's not obviously painful at all, but it's enough to make you want to throw your hand off a potato and get rid of it at basically all costs. So right there is when it's shocking. The lame mode, if you wanted to go in and do that, you could as well. The difference in the lame mode is if you hit start here, at the end, instead of it shocking, it will just beep. So as you see, I'm gonna hold this right now until this goes off. Hopefully it is in lame mode or else it's gonna shock me here. And it takes just a second. So as you see, it just beeps, but it didn't actually shock. And then finally we have the extreme mode, which in extreme mode, you're gonna notice I'm gonna hit start and it's just gonna make a little noise, but then there's no music or sound. So you hear that little beep and that means it's on, it's running right now. So you can be throwing this back and forth between 2 people, but there's no music and it definitely is a little bit more extreme. The shock isn't any different. I think the thing that makes it extreme is that there's just no music, so you don't have like an idea of when it might go off. So you see it there, it just went off. And overall, this thing is awesome. You can see it has a nice little padding to make sure that it doesn't, when you drop it or you slam it, it doesn't break. I've used this many times at many different parties and haven't had any problems with it. When it is time to turn it off, you just do the same thing and you hold it down here. And that's how you know it is off.